Hello again, tasty tasters. How are you guys doing today? So we're going to do one of my favorite brunch items. I call it brunch because you can do it either way. It's basically my version of a pancake. It is a banana nut oat pancake. And basically what we did is right here, I have some oats that I toasted in the oven, about a half a cup of oats that I toasted in the oven for about 3 to 5 minutes, depending upon your oven, because it's going to give your pancake a nutty taste. And then also in here I have 2 cups of pancake mix, complete pancake mix. So therefore I like using complete pancake mix because I don't like having to deal with the egg. So I'm going to go ahead and grind up and pulse up my oats here. And we kind of want to grind these kind of finely. So that's a semi-fine grind. It's not, because the oat's not going to break down to dust. It's going to be a semi-fine grind. So let me tell you everything you're going to need. You're going to need pancake mix, dried oats. You're going to need brown sugar. You're going to need walnut chips. You're going to need cinnamon, nutmeg. You're actually going to need some almond extract. You're going to need a really ripe banana. You're going to need a lemon. This is a Meyer lemon. This is not a regular lemon. You're going to use a Meyer lemon because it's a little bit sweeter and softer and mellower in flavor. You're going to need a pack of our famous coconut oil, organic version. You're going to need Pam or you're going to need coconut oil spray. You can use either or. I use both. And then you're going to need alkaline water. And what the alkaline water is going to do is it's going to be our liquid portion. So what I'm going to do right now is get all of my, dried ingredients together. So we have our cinnamon. I'm going to put in here a half a teaspoon of cinnamon. Okay, a half a teaspoon of cinnamon. I'm going to put in here a fourth of a teaspoon of nutmeg. And I did say a fourth because you don't want the nutmeg. Nutmeg can be kind of powerful. So probably about that much. Not much. About a fourth, a little bit less than a fourth. Just for flavor. Okay, so we have that included. I'm trying to get it on here. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and add in. I actually add my nuts in now to this dry mix. This is a fourth of a cup of walnuts. The walnut chips. Okay. We're going to go ahead and add in our freshly ground and dried oats. I'm going to add those in too. You know my deal, you guys. You know I'm cleaning as I go. You know how it is. At some point, I'm pretty sure I won't keep doing it, but I'm not at that point yet. So, and another reason why I clean as I go is because I like to get stuff off the table, out of the way, so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. Because a lot of times, if you can't see what a person is doing, it'll kind of mess you up. So, that's why I've got that out the way. So, now we're going to put in, actually, what we're going to do next is we're going to take our banana, and we're going to peel our banana. This banana is extra ripe, as you guys can see. This banana is really ripe. I personally, you'll never see me actually eat a banana like sit down, eat a banana while that's just one of my fruits. I don't like bananas like that, actually, to be totally honest with you. But I do like them to flavor things with. So that you will see. So what you're going to see me do now is take my fork and kind of start to smush up my banana. Smush up my banana, smushy, smushy, smushy. Little smushy, smush, 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 smush up the banana. And what we're going to do with this coconut oil is we're going to go ahead and we're going to cut the coconut oil open. And we're going to add the coconut oil to our banana. We're going to add this whole pack to our banana, to our banana. With that coconut oil added to the banana, we're going to add, at this point, we're going to add a half a teaspoon of almond extract. We only need a half a teaspoon because almond extract can be kind of strong. And you got a lot of flavors going on in here anyway. So you're going to add a half a teaspoon of almond extract to that. You say almond extract? Why almond extract? Because it's really tasty. But we're also going to go ahead and add a half a teaspoon of vanilla extract, which I forgot to tell you that you're going to need. So we're going to add a half a teaspoon of vanilla. So you got a half a teaspoon of almond, half a teaspoon of vanilla. And that's to the banana. We're going to kind of mush this up before we add in our other stuff. So we're mushing. I want you to see what I'm doing here. So this is coconut oil. Get close. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, it's kind of bright in here today. Because it snowed where I am, so sometimes the light can be a little too bright for the kitchen where I'm filming at, but then sometimes you don't have enough light, so it just depends. But I want you to see what I'm doing. I don't know if this white bowl was the best bowl. But basically, I'm mushing up my banana. I think we still need that light. That light is important. So, I'm mushing up my banana. That light was important. So now what we're going to do to add in some sweet, we're going to add in a teaspoon, there's a little bit more than a teaspoon, of brown sugar to our pancake batter to the dry, and a teaspoon of brown sugar to the wet. Okay? That's going to give us that sweet that we need, so you don't have to put a whole lot of sugar, a whole lot of sweet into this pancake if you don't want to. I'm one of those people, I kind of like my pancake a little bit sweet before I put the syrup on it. The syrup is just like the additive. So here we are. You got your banana. Okay, we're mixing that up really well. And when you get through, it's going to be kind of pasty, but you're going to see me do something in just a second. So, now you're going to take your lemon and we're going to squeeze the juice of half of this Meyer lemon, not the whole lemon, just the juice of half, because it's actually going to give a little brightness to this that it needs. And you'll understand as you're eating it. I like that acid to hit the back of my face when I'm eating a lot of something that's real sweet. That acid just helps. It just really does. It doesn't take over, but it helps. So this is our mixture. So we added the juice of half of our Meyer lemon into that, which is going to make this really, going to give you a really great flavor. Okay. So now, what we're going to do is, I'm about to do, because you're like, oh my goodness. Now, you guys, let me say this. This little hand beater you're going to see me use is really, really old. And I'm going to tell you why I use this hand beater. This hand beater has been in my family. This was my grandmother's hand beater. Literally, you can see this hand beater has some work. It's old. But I love this hand beater because it makes me feel good when I use this beater, and it reminds me of how my grandmother used to cook and use this beater, and it reminds me of the love that she used to put into her food. So I have a current hand beater, but I just love this little beater. So you guys, don't make fun of me with the beater, because I actually love that little hand beater. I'm plugging this in, as you can see. I love this little hand beater. So what you're going to see me do now is, even though I mushed up the banana, you're going to see me do a soft stir with this beater. We're going to just stir this up. And we're going to go to whip. We're going to whip it up. And the reason why you want to do that is because you don't want to have a whole lot of big chunks of banana. so amazing. I wish you could smell the lemon extract and if you can smell all the stuff that you guys, this is just amazing, like really. So now I'm just taking my fork out of here, and we're just gonna use my regular hand whisk here and whisk all my other ingredients together. So we're gonna do a little well in here, and now we're gonna put our mixture here in the well. That's a cute way of saying it, but we're going to put all that in the well. So it's in the center. It's in the center of our it's in the center of our sauce right now. So, of course, you know I'm back to cleaning. Oh, I'm going to need this in a second. I'm sorry. I'm about to clean up prematurely. So what we're going to do now is I have to add in my water. So while I'm preparing to add in my water, you guys, I forgot how much water I'm supposed to add in here, so hold on. So it's supposed to be 3/4 cups water for each cup of mix. So I'm just going to do 1.5 cups of water, especially because we already have liquid in here, which is the banana. I'm just going to do 1 cup of water right now and see if it gives me the consistency I want. I'm just going to do 1 cup of water. Okay. And we're going to go in with my mixer. And I start off on stir. So I'm stirring it, but then I go to mix. Because I don't want I want it to be pancakes, but I want to have that kind of like, almost like muffin consistency. You guys should, I wish we had smell-o-vision. Where you can smell the stuff people are cooking. Because when I tell you guys, it smells so amazing. It smells amazing. So I'm going to add 1/2 cup more of water because I don't have that consistency I want. Now, if I was doing waffles with this would be the perfect consistency. But seeing as I'm not doing waffles, I need it's a little looser. So, we're in here now. This smells, I can't even begin to tell you how good this smells. Really, I can't. I'm really can't. Okay. Now, I am going to add another ingredient, you guys, that I didn't tell you about. Solely because it needs a little bit more sweetness to me. This is blue agave. So I'm going to add in here about a teaspoon of blue agave to give it a little extra sweet. And I'm going to add, just to give you guys a heads up, a teaspoon of honey. So you have your 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, but there's something about, and this is mesquite honey from Trader Joe's, and the blue agave was organic blue agave from Trader Joe's also. And we want that certain, I'm looking for a certain flavor. And the reason why I knew it because a little bit of it hit my finger and I tasted it, so I knew it needed a little bit more sweet. And I normally do as much natural sweetening as I could possibly do. And we're going to go to whip now because we want a lighter, fluffier texture. So we're going to whip this a little bit. And I'm just spinning my bowl, you guys. Because in spinning the bowl, it gives me the texture that I want. So I'm going to let that sit there and let all that goodness drip off of my bowl there, or off of my blitz beater. So you guys, thank you so much. Give me just a second. So guys, Sorry about that. I accidentally trying to get something off my door. Okay, so we're gonna clean up our beater. Take down my granny's beater. Now you can also do this in a food processor. I just like the texture I get when I do this by hand. And it makes me, I put more love into it. One of the things that you're going to know about me is I put a lot of love into my food. I love to cook with love. Because when you cook things that you love or you cook with love, other people will love your food too. Okay? So that's one of the things I want to share. So now we have our we have our batter complete. So yay, complete batter. So now we have behind us a pancake maker by Toastmaster, I'm sorry. So it's a pancake maker by Toastmaster. Guys, I'm going to share this with you guys. You're going to laugh. I am like the kitchen gadget queen. There's not too many kitchen gadgets that I don't have. I just love kitchen gadgets. I love anything that's a gadget that's dealing with the kitchen. You name it, I probably have it. I have everything from waffle makers to pancake makers to electric skillets to pressure cookers to mixers to food processors to blenders to NutriBullets to coffee maker. I'm talking about, I am the kitchen gadget woman. Crock pot, you name it, I have it. So it's so funny because I do a lot of cooking in these gadgets, even though I do a lot of cooking in these gadgets, even though I do use my stove, but I use my gadgets probably as much or more than I use my stove. So right now, the reason why I'm talking to you is I want to make sure my Toastmaster is ready for me to drop these in there. So what I need to do now is I'm going to get myself a nice little fork. You guys, I have a fork that is going to make you guys laugh. I don't even know where I got this fork from. I think I got this fork from my granny too, before she died. But my granny was amazing with gadgets too. She loved kitchen gadgets just like I do. And it's funny, but anyway. So let me grab a fork. I'll just grab a regular fork right now. The fork that I was going to tell you guys about, that I was talking about, I don't see it. So. But anyways, so I need a fork. I'm going to grab a plate so that we can go ahead and plate these puppies up. Now, like I said before, as I'm talking to you, I'm waiting on my Toastmaster to get a little bit hotter. It's been actually on, but I normally leave my Toastmaster on for about a good 20 to 30 minutes before I actually utilize it. So I just want you guys to know that. So right now I'm going to go ahead and pull out my clear dish. I love using this dish because you can actually see what I'm putting in it, what I'm doing. I actually use this dish a lot. And then another thing is, you guys, I actually uploaded the video for the spicy chicken tenders the other day. So I want to let you know something about that video. A lot of times what I'll do is the chicken that I actually make that goes, that I make the hot spicy chicken tenders, I'll normally eat that for breakfast with these pancakes. And then I'll have like a NutriBullet, like you guys seen me make before, or I'll have something like that. So enough of that. We're going to go ahead. Now you can see this is hot now. It's getting hot. So what I normally do is I'll hit it real quick with Pam just to make sure it doesn't stick. So it's not even a long hit of Pam. But then I'll spray it really well with my coconut oil. Okay? I take a third of a cup spoon, which is about what it needs for each pancake. Get as close as I can here. And then I just drop the batter in. So 1/3 cup gives me a pancake. And we're off. And pancakes are down. So what I'll do now is I'll go in and I'll spray the top one with that same with that same coconut oil, and then I'll wait. So it takes about, I want to say about 3 to 5 minutes, and I may be wrong, but it takes about 3 to 5 minutes with the machine. So what I normally do is at minute number like 3, sometimes depending upon what I'm looking for, I'll flip them over. That's what the fork's for. So while we're waiting on our pancakes to do what we're going to do, I'm going to just talk to you guys for a minute, and I want to share a little information with you guys, if that's okay. I want to let you know that on this channel, we're going to do a lot of things from scratch. We're going to do a lot of things that are going to be semi-homemade. So you say, what is semi-homemade? That means they're going to be halfway cooked, and then all I'm going to do is put my spin on it and make it even better. That's all we're going to do. So we have some dishes that I'm going to make from scratch, like when I do the tilapia dishes and those type of dishes, and seafood boils and that kind of stuff. It's going to be from scratch. There's going to be pastas I'm going to do from scratch, that kind of stuff. But then there's other stuff that I'm not going to do from scratch that I'm going to homemade. So some of it's going to be already prepared. All I'm going to do is add to it, okay? So we're going to, but everything that I plan on doing on this channel, my goal is that it'll be nutritious. Now you see that, you guys? So our pancakes are almost done. So what I do in the middle of the process is I flip them. And you might say, why flip them? So it's been on here for about a minute. Now, be careful too, because this thing is hot. So I actually flip them. And the reason why I flip them is because, and if you can see that, that's light and airy. It really is. I almost burnt my finger. So I'll pull these off. So I flip them, and then I put the lid back on for about another minute or so. I'm going to taste this. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is so delicious. And it's got a little sweet to it already from the banana, because the banana was extra ripe. Then it has some more sweet to it from the brown sugar, the honey, and the agave. So the pancake's already pretty much sweet. Let me say this too. You don't actually have to flip these in this Toastmaster because it'll do what it's supposed to do, okay? I just flip them because that's just what I do, and you don't have to, okay? It just makes me feel like I'm cooking. I'm physically doing some work, which really, the physical work, all I did was make the batter. The real work that Toastmaster is doing. Now, let me say this. If you want super huge pancakes, then don't use Toastmaster. Use a cast iron skillet, and then and I don't know if you know this, but when you're doing pancakes, if you're doing cast iron, you should only drop one pancake at a time. Now you can see these guys. These guys are light, fluffy. You see that fluff to them? Light, fluffy area. I'm going to give them another minute or so. But that's why I flip them, so I can feel like I'm doing something. So you guys, I try to stay under 20-25 minutes. But today we're going to go a little longer because we're doing these pancakes. So we're going to be on today for about 30 minutes or so, okay? So while we're waiting on our pancakes to finish being fluffy and light and cooking, I want to just tell you, there's going to be so many videos on here that are going to be cooking videos, but this channel is going to kind of actually be a catapult to other channels. We're going to end up doing vlogs. We're going to end up doing so many different things. So I want you guys to enjoy these recipes because my ultimate goal is to get everybody healthy. Look at these pancakes, you guys. Look at this. Look at this. Look, 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 look. That's hot too. Okay. So if you like banana nut bread or banana nut muffins, you're going to like these pancakes. If you don't, if you're a blueberry person, you can do the same exact thing, except for instead of the banana, just drop, do the same process, but instead of the banana, drop blueberry. So instead of, and I'll show you how to do this actually with blueberry too, because I sometimes have moments where I want fruit in my stuff. Then I have moments when I'm like, nah, no fruit. So today I was in the mood for savory, which is what I'm doing now, which is going to be the banana nut muffin pancakes, because I'm doing brunch. So I'm going to have banana nut pancakes and some smoked chicken wings, you guys. It's going to be delicious. Now, the smoked chicken wings, I bought them. I did not smoke any wings. It's wintertime here where I am. But let me say this. I do smoke food, and you guys will see that when summer hits, okay? So we have our pancakes. They're ready. I'm going to put some butter on them, you guys, while they're still hot. So I'm going to butter these really quickly. I'm going to see me butter these really quickly. So you want to put butter on them. And what I normally do is I'll stack them. Because normally everybody gets 4. And there's no everybody here. There's just me today that's going to eat these. But I'm doing a big batch. Because another thing is these are great because the next day, like if I wake up and I'm hungry the next day for breakfast and I don't feel like cooking breakfast, I already got pancakes. So I'll just take these pancakes and I'll eat these tomorrow. They're already made. So all I have to do is pop them in the oven, because I don't do microwave a lot, but I'll do it every once in a while. But I'll pop them in the oven, heat these bad boys up, and when I tell you guys, they are delicious. They are delicious, even better the next day, only because the reason why they're so much more delicious the next day is because they've had time for the actual flavor to sit into the actual pancake. So sometimes too, I'll take the batter that's left over. Like I have batter right now that's in there. I'm not going to use the rest of this batter. I'm not going to make any more. So what I'm going to do, I'll show you guys what I'm about to do. So what I'm about to do, take my trusty container here. And this stuff holds up really well in the refrigerator. So I've done all the pancakes I'm going to do today. So you guys won't see any more pancakes other than the ones that you see about to come out. But what I'll do, and what I'm about to do, is you're going to see. Once again, I'm cleaning, you know me. So what I'm going to do now is take the rest of my batter here, and I'm going to save this for another day. This will hold up in the fridge for about a week. You don't want to leave it more than a week, though, because then it'll start getting... Okay, so we're flipping. You guys see how they look if you don't flip them? They still look really good. I just like to flip, like I said. I'm a flipper. And for some reason, to me, with this pancake maker, when you flip them, it gives them a... They're fluffy anyway, but it gives them this like light. You guys can see how fluffy it is as I flip that. So anyway, I'm going to take the rest of my batter. And I'm going to save this batter. I'm going to save this batter. Get as much out of my bowl as I can. I'm going to save this batter because sometimes I'm in a hurry and I don't have time to make the batter. So if I'm in a hurry and I don't have time to make the batter, then if it's already made, then I can just grab my Toastmaster out. Or if I know I'm going to make pancakes, or I've already have pancakes, I'll leave my Toastmaster out. And then I'll go ahead and make pancakes. So, guys, that is what I do for breakfast. So, when I do have time to make a really delicious breakfast, this is my breakfast. And it's good for you. So, these 4 pancakes is right around 400 calories, literally, with the oats and everything, the banana and everything, right around 400 calories. You see that crust that's on that? Look at this. Did you guys see that crust? Look at that crust on that. That's from the flip. So I'm telling you, that flip is important. Makes your pancakes have a little, I like that little crustiness, especially when you're eating a pancake that's kind of, that has other stuff in it. Let's put some butter on these. So these are quick too. If you're a parent, and you're trying to do healthier things for your kids, because oats are important. Oats help with digestion. Oats help with a lot of things. So, butter in these again. So now, you guys, thank you for joining me. I'm Tasty LB, and you guys, we have made my famous banana nut oat pancakes. Yay! So guys, I want you to do me a huge favor and make this recipe and enjoy it. That's the favor. Make the recipe and enjoy it. Okay? So here's the finished product. We have banana nut pancakes. Banana nut oat, toasted oat pancakes, you guys. So, like I said, it's a beautiful brunch item. You guys can also do these with waffles. You can make waffles out of these too. So, guys, I want to say thank you so much for joining me today. Comment below. Let me know if you tried the recipe and how you liked it. Subscribe and hit the notification bell to let me know if you want to go ahead and actually know when I'm coming on. So, thanks again, Tasty Tasters. You guys have an awesome, awesome day. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Talk to you soon.